Hey, the township has just changed the street lights in Verona, Ontario, Canada. We're having very similar street lights like we see up in Toronto, which I call Toronto Scary Toronto street lights. And it's right there, the new LSD lights, or whatever it's called. The street lights before used to been orange. Now it's all white. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the new change. With the new white street lights, it's going to make it a lot easier to see people walking on the streets at nights. It'll make it a lot easier when drivers, or it'll make it a lot easier for drivers to be able to see the pedestrian when the human beings are mowing around, walking down Verona on the sidewalk, and cyclists and stuff. So it's going to make it a lot easier to see people when we're driving through Verona. But that is the new street lights that they have installed in Verona. So there's new spanking street lights. I don't know if you can see it or not. A little blurry, but before the lights used to be orange, now they changed it to white, and actually it's a whole brand new system installed. It's all LSD lights is what it is. LSD lights, or something like that. You know what I mean. They save a lot more energy too. Use less hydro to run them. Energy efficient. And then we'll take a walk down here. It makes it a lot easier to see, that's for sure. I kind of miss the orange lights. I don't know why, but for some reason I like the orange lights better. They're just not as bright. A little bit dimmer, but it don't matter to me. Actually, I'm happy with the white lights. It doesn't really matter. It's just gonna take me a couple days to adjust to the new lighting settings, but I'm walking through Verona right now. It's just after midnight. It's a nice warm even. It's like 22 out right now. It is humid. I got the air conditioner on a bit at home. I'm gonna need it. There's a new street light there. There's a new street light they done as well. And there's another new street light here as well. Just walking by Canada Post. And they also installed a new Corstry crossing here. And there's a new street light there as well. That's new as well. It used to have been orange at one time, but now it's all white. Now you see the difference? So you can see really good here. And these are my new boots I got that look really, really good on me too. Now there's a new crosswalk there that they installed, that the township installed, or who done it. You can see really good, and you can see from here all of the street lights are all white, just like you see up in Toronto. Make it a lot easier to see. And good thing there's no traffic coming. Now over here, these street lights here are still orange. These are the older street lights. They're about to change these street lights pretty soon. Now I like the orange street lights better. I don't know. You know, they make it a little darker. And then these white street lights make it a little brighter. So pick your pick. You rather have it white or orange. I better get off the road. Cars coming. Don't want to get hit. Oh, I'll keep filming. Okay, so these street lights here haven't been changed yet. These are the older street lights, like back in the 90s, or whatever, in there, probably back in the 70s, all we know. They're the old ones. Those ones are all orange. I can still, I don't know. Yeah, so it's a little darker here. Here comes another stupid car again. So you can see with the orange street lights, it makes it a little darker. See, it's certainly darker with the orange lights. Makes it harder to see people at night. But with those new white street lights, it makes it easier to see. So with the new LSD street lights, the white lights make it easier to see. A lot easier to see. And there's the old street light there, the old one. And with the orange lights, it makes it a little harder to see at night, which I never really noticed before. I can still see when I'm coming through the orange lights. It just makes it harder for the drivers when they're driving through on the main street. It makes it harder for them to see me when I'm walking on the sidewalk, because the orange lights are not as bright as the white lights. And there's the center line. I'm on the center line right now. Let's see if I can do a straight line. So I'm walking on the center line. And I did it. I'll just keep walking here. I might as well walk on the road because there's no traffic right now. It's after midnight. I'm driving right now. We're walking through Verona right now. There's the old street lights there. So there's the old street lights, the old ones. Pretty soon we won't be seeing those ones anymore. They'll be gone. The Bank of Montreal. Hey, I'm just at Service Ontario in Verona right now. Now that one there hasn't been changed. Those are the old street lights. But here's a new street light here, I just noticed. See the difference? You see with the white street light? Makes it way a lot brighter. You can see really, really good. Very good. And then with the orange street lights, they make it harder to see, prepare than the new white lights. A new street light there. Then we also got some new street lights installed up here as well too. And there's another new street light here on the back road. They light up very, very good. Very good. Remind me the exact same lighting as those scary Toronto street lights. Laugh out loud. I just made that up because I always like those street lights up in Toronto, the ones with the, they look so fancy looking. Got the arms under them. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you probably do if you've ever seen them before. Well, stay tuned for part 2 next here. Part 2, most likely. There's the old street lights. Then on Bank Street here, we got new street lights on Bank Street right now. The new street lights on Bank Street. And then over here, still got the older street lights. Yeah, so it makes it harder to see with the orange lights. So when I'm walking and somebody drives past me, it's harder for them to see me in these orange lights. But these are the old orange street lights, and the township, they are most likely about to change them and install the new LSD white street lights. Just like the ones you see up in Toronto. The scary Toronto street lights. Most likely. There's a new street light there. That's the white one there. It's going to take a while to get used to the new lighting though. I myself, I don't know, I seem to prefer to have orange instead. Orange seems to be a little darker, but I guess the reason why I don't like the white street lights because they are so bright. Honestly, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. Actually, I like the white street lights. They're more brighter and you can see a lot better. Not as depressing as these existing old orange street lights. And that looks like they got new street lights here just past Sand Road. Stay tuned for part 2 next here.